Whoa.
Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions. He loves to sing. Join our Discord and follow him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. We got some hats to get up on this stack. Let's get a hat stack started, folks. Thank you so much for the hat redeems. One hat. Thank you for that. I think we got a second hat in here. Thank you for the bonus hat. Let's get a second hat added to the stack. Two hats. Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Two hats. Let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. I can't believe it's already Friday. Captain Coder here on this beautiful Friday. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day, beautiful life, beautiful week, beautiful month, beautiful year. I hope it's all going up. Stop with that attitude. If I missed one, someone let me know. I heard it go off twice. I was like in the other room. I was getting my coffee. I was getting ready. But happy Friday, everybody. We are in the final 48 hours here of our Game Jam Dungeon Crawler 2024, folks. Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. It's getting intense. It's getting intense, people. It's getting intense. We don't have that much time left. We gotta get cracking. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Code Monk, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the exclamation point, Gary. And then for the exclamation point here, Poostack, congratulations on your number one. Kilted Ninja, welcome back. It happens. Look, Code Monk, I fat finger things all the time. I don't know if your fingers are as fat as mine, but if they are, Well, easy mistake to be. Right, Tess, finish game in time. Snabble, we're almost there. We're almost there. We have almost, I think we have all the mechanics. That's not true. We have almost all the mechanics necessary to actually make it completely, fully playable. Does that mean that we have everything that we want? No, but we're getting there. Kilted Ninja, welcome back to the stream. Lance, great to have you. Patrick, it's so wonderful to see you again, my friend. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Grumpy Game Dev, thank you for the raid. The Grumpy Game Dev folks, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Also making a really cool dungeon crawler game. Grumpy, this might be one of the best games I've seen you make. One of the best jam games I've seen you make. You would do a lot of jam games. This one, not saying that any of your jam games are bad or anything like that, but this one's the mechanic, the idea, everything about it, I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be one of my favorites. The simplicity is key to that. My game, as you know, is going to be insanely complex. No one's going to be able to finish that, but that's okay. That's okay. I learned a lot. Brian Visual, welcome back, folks. Be sure to go check out, shout out to, let me make sure I get it right, Twitch, Captain Krabs, is it Capped Krabs like that? So let's make sure this is the right one. Captain, Twitch Captain Krabs, Twitch Captain Krabs, hang on. Capped Krabs with an underscore at the end, that must be what it is. There it is, folks, be sure to go check out Captain Krabs. Fun variety streamer, mostly game dev, but does variety stream as well. Awesome stuff going on there. Brian, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Go give him some love, some folks. Graham, welcome back to the stream. It's always wonderful to have you here. It's great to see all of you. Peace on Mars. You know there will be peace on Mars when you're here with us. I'd like to welcome Peace on Mars. Welcome back to the stream. Mooniz, how you doing, my friend? Kovalaki, Sidrin, and Snabble, you guys are all wonderful, amazing, incredible human beings. We're running a little bit. We're not quite on fumes yet. I took yesterday off to recharge. I slept a bunch yesterday. I did a bunch of coding too, but we're in the final 48 hours here. We're gonna get it done. We got a completely working combat system. Check this out. Check it out. Here's our combat system. So we have this board here with quite a few enemies on it, but we can switch between our characters here. We're gonna have Zuperdan attack and then guard. Okay, so we're gonna attack this eyeball. Boom, got him. We're gonna exert. So normally I wouldn't be able to move. I don't have any movement points, but I'm gonna go ahead and exert twice so that I can move over here. And then because I'm guarding, I'll be able to interrupt the enemy's turn on the enemy's turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here. All right, Cordanor is going to attack twice. Check this out. Exert one, we'll move here, we'll attack this meatball, got it. We'll exert another, we'll move here, and we'll attack this beast. Oh, managed to get them both in one go. All right, we're gonna go and end our turn there. All right, Ronadrock, let's see, Ronadrock, let's try a move. I wanna do a guard, I think, a move and a guard. So we're gonna go ahead and move up here. Let's see, who is stronger? Ronadrak has one armor. Yeah, Ronadrak needs to be in the front to protect Cordanor. Let's move up here. And we are moving and guarding, so we can't do anything else. Since we're gonna end our turn here. And then Nadrapuz. Nadrapuz is pretty beefy. We are gonna try and I'm not going to be able to get 2 attacks in. Hang on, I'm not going to be able to get 2 attacks in. Let's move. Let's attack and guard. Attack and guard. All right, we'll exert twice to move up. And then we're going to attack here. Boom. And then we'll guard on our next turn when they come at us. I assume this is a likeness is spot on. I'll have to show the reference image we got there. All right, here we go. Let's confirm this. All right, Meatball's moving. We do have an opportunity to guard here. So we're gonna go ahead and guard. So you'll notice this eye's coming for us, so Ronadrak can guard. Boom, took out the eyeball. The skeleton's gonna move. Zuperdan can guard and Nadripus can guard. So Zuperden's going to guard. Check out that skeleton. This guy's going to move up. We can't guard. We don't have any guards left. Our armor absorbed the blow, though. So let's come on here. No more guards. Okay. The skeleton's going to move on up. Coming towards us. And then there we go. So that's our combat system that we have. This is the simplest version I could get working. I don't have the mohawk anymore. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so there's several things I would love to add to this combat system, but I don't know if we're gonna have time. But that's the whole system. Oh, and it's not in this version. If you guys wanted to go play this version, you can. It's online. This map here. If anyone wants to play it, give me some feedback on the user controls. That would be super cool. That said, what we're doing right now is trying to get it all tied together. Right now, I am working on, at the end of combat, we need to transition back to crawler mode, and I think we're just about getting there. Right before I started streaming, I was finishing this up. I think we just did a build that when we select end combat, yeah. All right, so let's try it. Let's see if we can, I set up a really simple combat here. Let's see if we can beat it. I'm really happy with that. I did manage to get it completed. So I'm quite happy with that. All right, so I'm testing out two things here. If I defeat the enemy on the player's turn, all right, brings up this menu. And then we have two options. We can return to the dungeon or restart combat and try for a better outcome. So let's try again. It resets. There is one little issue here on this reset. This window needs to close. This little window needs to close. So we'll fix that. But I want to see the other one would be on the enemy's turn. If I win on the enemy's turn through guarding, does it also end combat? So we're going to find that out in just a moment. So I got to finish going through each of these characters' turns just to get the enemy's turn to go. And then when the enemy turn starts, it'll prepare to attack. Oh, there's no move. There's a bug here. There's no move. I need to add that in. Bug. Player cannot guard if enemy has no move. So if the enemy's already next to you, you can't guard. It's only when they're moving. So that's a little bug we'll have to fix. All right, so to test this out, let's actually move and guard. So we got to move so that the enemy actually has to move to get next to us. Right now, you can only guard if the enemy's moving. All right, so we're guarding there. Just in case. All right, let's go ahead and confirm these. We'll end this turn. And turn. And then I'm going to put this guy here so we get two opportunities just in case something terrible goes wrong. All right, we do have an opportunity to guard. Boom, slain, enemies defeated, continue or try again. All right, if we continue, we should go back to the dungeon. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why? Combat viewport. I must have done something wrong. Okay, so the menu pops up. It doesn't actually do anything though. Mark, welcome back. Congratulations on your number 12. Holy moly. Welcome back to the stream. So there's two things I gotta fix here. Let me write those down. One second, I gotta write this down. We're getting down to the wire. Number one was help menu. Menu close. On try again. I don't know why that didn't work. And then two was continue. Did not go to crawler mode. And I don't understand that. One second. So let's see. We go to continue should go to end combat. End combat should disable everything. Set this to false. Crawling view. Here it is. True. Combat view false. Crawling mode controller true. Okay, so we got half of them right. Really, I should do crawling mode controller.shared.initialize. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add an initialize, and it is going to do these two things. Boom. We'll go there just to make sure those two things happen. Crawling mode, this should be here. Let's do a build. And the second one is on the try again. That window should close down. So what's wrong here? Something did not build problems. There's no problems though. Going on. Hyper, congratulations on number 13. Welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here. Crawling viewport controller. Crawling viewport controller. Oh, just didn't import? What package is that in? Oh, it's in the combat package. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, crawling viewport controller. Build that. So that should do that. Help menu needs to disable if we try again. So that would be in our win combat menu controller. When we disable, I thought we should have that in the abstract class. Oh, it's not in the abstract class. Okay, that's kind of surprising. On disable, shouldn't we do help dialog.shared? What is it called? Dr. Jin, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get a hat added to the stack. Oh yeah, look at that. Dr. Jin, how you been, my friend? What have you been doing on stream? Folks, if you guys don't know, the incredible Dr. Jin, a little bit of a variety streamer. Go give him some love. I've seen him do Dungeons and Dragons. I've seen him play some games. What are you doing on your stream lately, my friend? Folks, see that little heart right there? Boom. Click it. Click me. Click it. Click it right now. Do it. Give it some love. Dr. Jin, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hope you're doing great. Just playing some BioShock. Nice. Which BioShock are you playing? Things are going absolutely wonderful. Working on our game jam entry for Dungeon Crawler 2024. We're making some good progress. Some great progress. We have about 24 hours left to get this submitted. Thank you for the hat redeem, Lance. Let's get this hat added to the stack. All right, let's get a hat here. Boom. Thank you so much for the hat redeem. Perfect. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, folks. All right, so when we disable this, we should turn off the, where is it? Do I not have, let's go look at our code real quick. Guard menu, combat help panel dot shared dot set that game object dot set active false. Think that's what we want. Okay, let's try. Let's just go and put that. I'm scared to put it here, but we can do it here. Public override on disable. We'll just put it here. Build it. Been playing the first BioShock. Very nice. Very nice. That I remember when that game came out, it gave me like motion sickness. The original one gave me motion sickness. I'm just not good at first-person shooters is the other part of that. Graham, 8,000 points. Thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get another hat on top of this stack. We're going crazy. We're not even 30 minutes in and we're going for it. There might be a hat stack overflow today, folks. There might just be a hat stack overflow. Oh yeah, I forgot Unity takes forever when I'm streaming. It like adds 30 seconds of build time when I'm streaming. It's crazy. It's crazy weird. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Nice try, Graham. You'll have to wait another 3 hours. Pooh Stack, thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get another hat added. Oh, Pooh Stack with the bonus hat. So Pooh Stack, we got one hat. We got 2 hats from the Pooh Stack. Pooh stack with the hat stack. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much for the hat redeems, folks. We're getting going. We're gonna have to zoom this bad boy out. There it is. There, Graham with the bonus hat. Let's get another hat added to the stack. We strike the overflow. The overflow happens at midnight. That's right. Thank you for the bonus hat there. All right. All right. It's getting tall in here. I don't know if my room is big enough for all these hats. Code Monk, thank you for the hat. Let's get another hat added to this stack. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hang on, we gotta reallocate this stack. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. Hang on, I can't see. I'm gonna try. There we go. We're about to find out. It's true. It's true at this rate. At this rate. All right. Thank you for all the hats. All right, that was great. That was great. Now we can hop back into our dungeon crawler. Dimples with the hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to the top of the stack. Which hat shall we choose? Let's go with the IKEA. Thank you for the hat redeem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. A nice little topper. Keeps us dry. Thank you for the hat redeems. All right, let's come back in. Let's see here. There's two things I want to try. We want to defeat. We got to click try again, confirm, attack, boom, enemies defeated. Try again. All right, it does reset the combat properly. And turns that menu off. Okay, and now if I want it to select. That would be sad, have it go back to that. So we'll have it select continue. Hang on, we want to make sure it selects continue on initialize. Initialize, select 0. Just to make sure. But let's make sure when we hit continue. We come back to crawler mode. All right. All right. Okay, so we got this. We opened up Pandora's hat box. It's a true story. It's a true story. All right. So we're back here. Our doors need we need new doors. Okay. Oh, awesome. Awesome. All right. So I think we got this almost done. One last, I just added that. There we go. Build it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get this shipped up. Get status. Get add. Get .NET format, just to make sure. We'll run our test as well, make sure we didn't bring anything. Dimples, how you doing, my friend? So great to have you here on this day. You should consider a hat clear command for when people are feeling kind. Yeah, we need it. So it's called, when you add an item to a stack, it's called pushing onto the stack. I need to add a pop command that people can use to take one off the top. People have often asked, there we go, we did miss one. Git commit -m. Feature implement basic transition to exit combat. There we go. So we can get back to the map. We'll push that up. Now I need to add a way for a combat to be triggered from the from a script. All right. So we want to be able to trigger combat from a script. Let's get this merged in. Compare and pull request. All right. What does dollar mean? What does, oh, in C sharps? You're asking in C sharp? So this allows us to do string interpolation. So it says that this is a formatted string, and that when I see curly braces, inside the curly brace I can put variables, and it will call toString on those variables. So it allows us to make nicely formatted strings easily, or more easily than you might otherwise be able to. So we're gonna wait this in. Dot convert to string. Essentially, otherwise you would have, so it automatically will, otherwise you'd do something like this. So plus action dot toString, right? So otherwise you would end up doing something like this. It turns out this is less efficient as well. It turns out that doing it this way is actually more efficient as well. Yeah, it's the same as doing dot format, right? So it's shorthand for doing dot format. Okay, we got this added in. Yeah, it has high performance. The compiler can compile it into something smart. Hopefully, not always. Check out main get pull. So parse is reading a string, reading something into a string, or reading a string into something. I'll skip branch. At 151. All right. So now that we have this, player combat should allow preload game transition from combat mode, transition to combat mode from control. All right. So this is what we want to do next. Once we have this, we essentially are able to create, we'd be able to create a whole game. All right, this is the last thing I think that is missing to be able to do. Look at Sidrin with the hat redeemed. Thank you so much. Let's get another hat added to this stack here. All right, here we go. Thank you for the hat redeem. This one's, there we go. There we go. Neck workout. We're getting that neck workout in early. Getting that neck workout in early indeed. All right. Okay. Now we need to be able to go from what we need to be able to do. Mark with another hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to the stack here. All right, we're getting close, folks. This might be a new record for the fastest hat stack overflow on Captain Coder's stream. Let's get another hat add. Almost lost that one. Let's get another hat added to the stack. Beautiful. Thank you for the hat redeem. All right, now I must be very careful with how I move. I must be very careful to avoid the hat stack overflow. The stack can topple at any moment, in a moment's notice. We need a redeem for longer arms. It's true. Okay. So what I want to be able to do now is from my script. Okay. So from my script, I need to be able to do the following. Been a while since I've been here. What I want to be able to do, Code Monk. How do I see how many points I have? Do exclamation points to see how many you have. All right. So what I want is function start combat, like this. Function start combat, and it's going to take in a combat map. A map setup like this. Function, need an end. Initializes combat. Really, I need two other things here. I want an on script, and so I'm gonna go ahead and add that in because I know I'm gonna do it. On win, on give up. All right, so these are going to be two callbacks. One of them is going to be what script to run when you win, and then the other will be a script to run when you give up. So it'll like move you back in. Now you got some try give points. Hang on. Give. It's points. There we go. Code Monk. There you go. Wait, points. Give sneaky. There we go. I don't know. There must have been a typo in the username. There we go. Give sneaky babe. Cannot add to username typo? Did we have a typo in the username? That's weird. What's going on with that? Can someone try giving points to someone else? See if that command might be broken. All right. So this is the function that I want. There we go. I wonder, exclamation point hat. You almost got it. One more time. All right. Since we're all being so generous, 100 points, everyone. Sneaky Snake with the hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to the stack. Some people get a little bit upset. They say that this one's not a hat. Some people don't think this one counts as a hat. But it goes on our head. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get that hat added. We're getting attacked. Kilted Ninja, it's a hat stack attack. Going for the overflow. The forbidden hats. Dimples, thank you for the clip. Let's check it out. What do we got here? Be able to do. Mark with another hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to the stack here. All right, we're getting close, folks. This might be a new record for the fastest hat stack overflow on Captain Coder's stream. Let's get another hat. Almost lost that one. Let's get another hat added to the stack. Beautiful. Thank you for the clip. Beautiful. Thank you for the clip. Oh man, it's good stuff. Kilted Ninja, I think this is the fastest hat stack attack we've had ever. It's a new record, I think. All right, so we want to add this start combat here, which should initialize the combat. And so there's a few things, and X29, welcome back to the stream. So what I want to do, let's go into our Lua context. Our iScript context needs to, let's see here. We need to have a function. How did I do the functions before? Go to our Lua interpreter as well. Lua interpreter. No, that's initialized. A Lua interpreter. There we go. Welcome to lurk mode, Kilted Ninja. It's pretty wild, sort of like the time the stream hadn't even started and Captain kept having to fade in, put on hats. True, that one was pretty good. That was pretty good. Where is our context interpreter? How do I get these in there? Register context. Is there not like a prelude? Context becomes Lua APIs create the Lua API. Do these even work? Run scripts dialog option, close dialog option, continue dialog. These do work. How did I do these? Search for this. Oh, I think. Hang on. In our dialog. Yeah, we have these. How did I add these? Okay, these get added as globals in this way. Okay, so in our so this is going to be our, this should be context dot start combat. There we go. That's what we need it to be, because it's a method on the context. Okay, so our context needs to have a public void start combat, and that should take in three string map setup, string on win script, string on lose script. Or it's really on give up script. All right, so because at the end you can give up and it'll return you to the map, and we might set it up so when you give up something bad happens, or if it's a critical fight it moves you back or whatever in there. So we want to have this. So this is gonna yell at us, and then we want to actually make our context here public void start combat, string map setup, string on win script, string on give up script. really it's just gonna forward this to our target dot start combat map setup on WinScript. This should be relatively, this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be easy to do. Okay, let's add a unit test here. All right, let's do a build. It's gonna yell at us saying that we haven't added this everywhere. We're gonna write a unit test for this. Let's make this throw new not implemented exception, like that. Then we updated this interface, so we have to go fix that here. And then we're gonna come on down. Kilted, this music is so good. Kilted, if you're still, Kilted is lurking. Kilted, let me know when you're back. Oh, you're back. No, let me know if you come back from lurking. I was gonna ask what tools you use for this. All right, so our start combat is not implemented here. So let's, really, I could do this. Coder, are you streaming Sunday, Monday for the jam? If so, what time? I don't want to miss the showcase. Yeah, so the best way to see what time I'm streaming is to, well, Sunday's going to be special. So I'll probably be streaming at, let's see if we get a Discord timestamp. Discord timestamp. So I will probably stream around 10 a.m. on Sunday, because that's when the game jam ends my local time. Okay, so if you want to see, I'm gonna put it in the scheduled channel. So on the Discord, we will have a special stream this Sunday at 2. Let's make it not relative. Long date, short time. We'll have this to play DC Jam 2024 games. All right. So if you want to see your local time, it's going to be on Discord. You can find it in the schedule section. Good question. And then Monday will be my regular time. You'll be able to find it on Monday. Monday will be my regular time. Same as Tuesday. So we're going to have a special one on Sunday. All right. 6 p.m. there. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be grand. It's going to be great. Okay. I want to write a test here. This one's important because getting the Moon Sharp stuff to build is always a tricky thing. So this one is important, like extra important to test. So let's go into our interpreter should. Popcorn, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a beautiful day, my friends. All right, so start combat. So we're gonna have a context.start combat, and then we're gonna put in some map data like this, and then we have to specify. So what I'll do here, we'll say map equals, and we'll do it like this. I wonder what's interesting is I wonder what this. It shouldn't matter too much, but I do wonder if Lua has all this extra white space at the beginning and end, because that would be an interesting thing. I don't think it should matter. All right, then we're gonna do map, and then the script would be to do on finish.lua, on fail.lua, like this. And then I'm going to make it return. No, we don't need to return anything. What we need to do is we want to check to see if this talked with our sent something to our iScript context. Okay. Not the broccoli. We need more. Yeah, the wild broccoli freak. I wouldn't call it a freak. It was just, everyone. What's wrong with it? Some delicious, wonderful, amazing broccoli. Prophets, welcome to the stream as well. It's great to see you again. Sipping on the Oh, that reminds me. I gotta send that another one to Dimples. We gotta send that cup to Dimples again. Patrick, we're getting close to running out. Folks, did you know? For anyone who doesn't know, you can get your very own Captain Coder. A lot of people don't know this. I guess, maybe a lot of people do know this. If you want to get your very own bean water holder, Captain Coder bean water holder, you can do so on the Ko-fi. I don't know why it says only 2 left. We have more than that now. I fixed that. We gotta go fix that. Only 2 left. Get it now. Get it while it's hot. But yeah, we're happy to get those out to you. Okay. Let's come back in here. What I want to do is we're gonna do an I. We're gonna create an I context script context. We're gonna do a substitute.for I script context, and we're expecting the function to be called. The start combat should be called here. So our interpreter is going to execute Lua here. We're going to execute Lua, and we should pass in a context. And what we need to do is say context dot received, and then we can say that we received a start combat. This is what we need. We need this is where this string is going to be interesting. I think it needs to be here. And then is there white space in? Okay. So I'm going to do is what does this string actually look like here? String expected string is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. I believe this is the expected string on finish.lua and then on fail.lua. This is what we expect to receive here. So this is our test. Let's do a .NET build. Stretch around dungeon with his bean water. Mug Dimples is getting one soon. I don't know what happened, Alana. I think you're pretty good at writing tests. Am I pretty good? I don't know. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better for sure. This is a critical one because the scripting stuff has some issues. There's like several steps. So one thing you'll notice, unexpected symbol near. Okay, how do we do that in Lua? Let's open up our priest.lua. We need 2 of these. Okay. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Okay. So it should be like this. This is what the script should look like. I'm really curious. Here, let's do it like that. What we probably want to do is a trim on it. Okay. So cannot access field start combat. What I want to do is I want to make it so it doesn't matter. The beginning and end. I want to be able to write it like this. So if we make it so that our combat map, we put a trim in the actual call, we should be good. Okay. So now we got to do you'll notice it saying it can't access start combat. This function here doesn't exist. So it cannot access it. So we got to re-hardwire. And I think we have this set up to do it now. And then we should end with the not implemented exception. If everything went according to plan, she had a not implemented exception. Okay, not implemented, great. And so now in our Lua context, we're gonna forward this, but we're gonna trim it out. All right, so we're gonna forward this to our target. But we're gonna do a trim on each one of these to what's called sanitizing. Redmer, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, so it didn't pass. Received no matching call. Received one non-matching call. What's interesting here is what is the difference between these? Expected to receive this on finish, on fail. There's a star at the end of this. Non-matching, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's super weird. Expected to receive a call matching this. Look at that. This string. What is the difference between this and this? There must be extra lines at the end of each one. So I wonder if we have to go through each line and remove the trailing white space. I don't want to remove white space at the beginning. Trailing white space would be okay to remove on each line, but not at the beginning because there's some padding that's necessary. So what we could do though is map setup. It's like close enough. 1 second. I'm 90% sure this is a new line issue. Because you'll notice these look identical to the I bet there's weird new lines at the end of these, which shouldn't matter. I wonder if I put this, if it will be okay. My terminal has stopped responding. That was weird. What is the difference on these? Dr. Jin, enjoy your gardening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Remember, keep being amazing. We'll see you next time, my friend. We'll be back tomorrow. So I hope to see you again soon. It's so interesting. What is the difference? I don't understand the difference between these two strings. I could do this. All right, let's do this. And see if this works. I hate that test. All right, so there's something about the new lines in the interpreter. I bet it had a /n/r in it, which is the Windows new line, and it's because I'm on Windows. So Windows new lines are different than Linux-based new lines. So something weird is going on with that, but that's okay. We got this working. So now in our crawling mode controller, when we start combat, we're gonna do our combat map controller dot shared dot initialize. We're gonna send it the map setup, and then we want to give it the on win script and the on give up script. So there's two more methods. We need two more things. On win script. So these need to sort of be stored in there with it. String on win script, string on give up script, like that, just to pass them in. Ooh, we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna comment that out. Yeah, this is cool. We're about to be able to have a bunch of different scenarios, be able to dynamically load in scenarios as well. We need to save private string on win script. Private string on give up script. We could have a generic thing for these, string empty. When we initialize, it'll be on win give up on give up script, on win script, on win script. We need to add a to-do to our sort of end. Oh, I don't think give up actually exits the exits yet. I just heard another hat redeem. Just a second. On give up script implementation. I'm gonna add that in there as a thing just in case. Tuber Tugger, thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to this stack. We're almost there, folks. We're so close. We're so close. Let's get another hat up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that go. Hat combo is OP. Nordice, great to see you here, my friend. Congratulations on number 14. Tuber Tugger, it's always great to have you in coding. Chemists, I love that name. Congratulations on number 16. Tuber Tugger, thank you so much for the hat redeem. Okay. We are super close here. Crawling mode disables. This initializes. All right, we gotta write a... I think we have this. Might be all we need here. Oh, this is exciting. Let's build this. That stack is so close to collapsing. It's getting close, yeah. It's a well. There was a heap of hats. It's a stack. It's a stack. Look, I can't pull something out from the middle. I'd have to do some extra operations to get the one from the middle. Are you on school vacation now? Yes, I am. I'm on vacation until April 8th is when I go back. April 8th. So I'm quite happy with that. We've made some great progress on this game. I need to go, hang on. I actually have to come into here. We need to add in, all right, let's try it. Let's try it. We got to add a script. We're going to create a new script. Enter simple combat.lua. Oh, and Unity's struggling. Okay, so here we gotta do map equals, make this a local variable, map equals, and we're gonna create a map for our players. So let's create a simple room here. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna create a place. We're gonna put our heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are our heroes, and we have some letters to define the enemies. So we'll create a hallway here, and we're gonna put a beastman and a skeleton. All right, so this would be the simple map. Then we should do context dot start combat map. On win, we're going to create a win.lua, and a giveup.lua. And we'll have to do something with those for now. They're just going to be win.lua. They're context.write info. You won. All right. And then we'll copy this. We'll reload that. And we're going to make this one, what did we call it? Give up. Give up.lua. You gave up. And we're going to need to move the player back to the original one or stay in the spot. What are your thoughts on adding Python functionality similar to what you did with Lua? I think it would be all right. I would need a Python interpreter, right? So Lua, I'm not a... Python is not my favorite of... It's not one of my favorite languages. Do I use it? Yeah, I've used it quite a bit. Rugs Holy Hash Map, indeed. Lua is a very simple, lightweight programming language. This is one of the reasons it's used for mods a lot. Python has a lot more complexity to it. Lua is a very simple programming language. All right, simple combat here. So now we need to go in. Hang on, Rugs. Remember PG, it's PG-11. It's a PG-11 stream, so just be careful there. But Rug's asking, why are we asking? We're not going to do any language shaming. If someone wants to use Python, good for them. I'm not a huge fan of Python. Have I used it a lot? Absolutely. All right, so let's go into our town. map. This is where we start. It's a little bit hard to see, but we start up here. I'm going to create a script here. When we enter this position, new event on enter, simple combat. All right, so when we enter this position, right when we exit, it should start a combat if all went well. So let's save this. All right, let's build it. We got to actually add it to our Unity project real quick. Oh, this is exciting. So I'll add it in there like that. But yeah, Rugs, if you want to say it again a little bit nicer, that's okay as well. I gotta go. Dungeons and Dimples, thank you so much for hanging out. Folks, if you guys don't know Dimples, be sure to go check her out. Incredible variety streamer. Fun times had by all over there. I need to update that shout out comment. It says we're doing a collab on November 11th. That's hilarious.
What are you doing, honey?
I'll have to fix that.
Snow.
Let me go find my Dimples command real quick. I want to fix that. All right, where are the Dimples commands? Events, promo, Dimples, here we go. Chat. We did play Marvel Champions, which was super fun. Variety stream, board games, video games on her stream. Boom, saved, fixed it. All right, Dimples, have a beautiful day. I hope to see you again real soon. All right. Okay. So the question is, I think I need to disable and the initial state here is not correct, I don't think. I need to add like a loading screen as well. Tuber says, I've been doing a lot of Python, C# bridging lately, mostly for AI development, text-to-speak locally, for example. It's super simple with Python. Python is a great scripting language, for sure. A great is a strong word. Is a simple to use, highly used scripting language. I'm not a fan of using it. Let's see, what am I gonna say? I'm not a fan of large projects in Python because the sea of complexity, it becomes too great. Moon is with the raid. Moon is has raided me on this beautiful Saturday Friday. Moon is. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the doilets. Moon is, how was your stream? What were you up to? What were you doing? Also, folks, if you guys don't know, Moon is incredible game developer, full-time game developer, streamer. Be sure you click that heart. Be sure you give him some love. I lost it. Did I just close that window forever? There it is. Nope. Did I hit X or did I hit minimize? There it is. All right, be sure to give him some love. Moon is, that's why you use C# for the bulk, but Python for AI and hugging face transform stuff. Ooh, do you got Python a little bit? I spent 40 minutes trying to figure out why one button opened all doors in my game. Ah, gotcha. Python for user interface stuff can be tough. When I've done it, okay. All right. When I've used Python, it's usually been for smaller things. It's great for small back-end APIs. Okay, so our game starts up here. When I step out, we should enter combat. We need to add a loading screen, I think. Okay. Start phase controller is inactive. The party prepares for battle. Okay. So our start phase controller didn't initialize properly. So our combat map controller on line 38. Let's go in here. Combat map, we're so close. We're so close. Combat map controller line 38. That can't be right. Did I not rebuild this? Maybe I didn't rebuild this. Start phase controller line 38. Initialize. We didn't set the game object to active. Okay. Maybe? Right here we set it active. All right. What is not active here? Ah, in our combat map controller. Set active true? This is interesting. Something's not being activated properly. Borple Thunder says, we use Python for tools to help build our releases and set up demo environments. It's fun for, I think Python is great for small tools. Yeah. And it says, I save all the door states on save, and they load their state when they get enabled. I save my door parent's name as the identifier, which was named object. So all doors checked if identifiers objects was set or not. Gotcha. I don't quite understand exactly what's going on there, but I'm sure you do. Connie Dev. Oh no. Connie Dev with the final hat here. Connie Dev, thank you so much for the hat redeem. We got one last hat to add to this stack here. Let's get it in. Thank you so much for the hat redeem. All right. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect hat redeem. There you go. The Toad Shroom head is complete. You just completed the stack. You just completed the stack. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's the last hat. Connie, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're having a beautiful day. That hides all of the stack completely. It's almost the Omni hat, right? Mega hat. I'm not sure. The start phase controller is inactive. On line 38. So something happened. Start phase controller should be here. DQ. It's like it's not active yet. It's trying to start a coroutine before it was activated, which is interesting. This is interesting here. Initialize. Comet Map Controller line 62. David Wins Sands. Welcome back to the stream. Happy to have you here on this beautiful Friday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We are working on our project. Something is disabling our start controller. And I'm not quite sure what. It's like, let's see here. Let's run it one more time. Want to see what is active and what's not. I'm doing absolutely wonderful, David Winsens. Any day I can wake up and code is a beautiful day. We are working on our dungeon crawler entry here. Couldn't start coroutine. Start phase controllers inactive. We move into this spot. It should be calling initialize. Initialize disables these. Crawling mode controller copies the party. The combat is great. If anyone wants to check out the combat, give me some feedback on it. You can play a version of it here. I'm not sure if anyone checked it out yet, but you can play a version of it here. I'd love feedback on it. Tuber Tuggers, I have not worked with dots at all. I've not worked with dots at all. Something is disabling it, I think. I'm a little bit worried. Disable all combat controllers right here, I think might be disabling. So we're gonna say not to disable this one. I think this might be what's going on. Or maybe I didn't do a build. What's interesting is we get here. Yeah. Begin player turn. What does begin? Okay, that's the actual turn. Do the setup here. All right, let's do a build. Zement. Hello. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Fumming Max. Thank you for following me. Today we got Fumming Max. Welcome to the stream. Today we got Fumming Max. Fuming, it's Fuming Max, not Fumming Max. Fuming Max. Sorry I read your name so wrong. We got Fuming Max. Welcome to the Captain stream today. You know, Fuming Max, I gotta say. Welcome aboard, welcome to the family, Fuming Max. Happy to have you today. David wins. We're gonna keep it PG-11, but you can have some of the bean water I'm drinking. You can have some of the bean water I'm drinking. Gets me excited. Gets me having the WSD didn't work the way I was expecting. Yeah, that's a little bit tricky. But let me ask you, Tuber Tugger, were you able to figure it out? Right. So originally I just had up and down, and I thought that was a little confusing. That is a nice. Let's add that as an issue. And it is nice to have. Nice to have. Combat character select is awkward. Currently, character select just toggles between the players. No, it just toggles between them. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so it just toggles between the players right now. So you can think of it this way. When you press the right arrow, it goes forward. When you press the left arrow, it goes backwards. When you press down, it goes forwards. And when you press up, it goes backwards. But it should, it really should be when I press to the right or down, it sort of selects that way. I just add up, down. The way the menu is implemented is trickier than that. So it would require a whole rewrite of how the selection process works. And that's why I'm probably not going to do it if we don't have time. So is it the 24-hour stream whimsically made? We're going to be going for another 2 hours, and then I got to be productive. So I can't be it's hard to be productive on stream. So Tuber Tiger, we may or may not do that. I might also just have it display left and right to toggle between characters or something like that. Just add a little message. We'll find out. Okay, I did a build. Did I click over to Unity? Okay. Let's see if this is what was doing it. Oh my goodness. If up did back twice and down did forward twice, that'd feel the same. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, we're going to try that. That might be a simple fix. You're a genius. Oh, this is driving me crazy. My combat map controller is not turning on. Something is triggering it off. What is turning the combat map controller off? Controller mode. Did I do combat map controller game object set active? Something is turning my combat map controller off, and I'm not sure what it is. All right, folks, the hat stack is coming off. I can't keep it on anymore. It's too much. Sorry. The hat stack, it's losing it. So, folks, the hat stack overflowed. Points at all. 500 points. All you beautiful people, thank you for the hat stack overflow. I just couldn't keep it on my head anymore. All right, there we go. It was too heavy. It was weighing down on me a little too much. That might ruin that hack. No, it should be fine. That should be a really simple way to get through it. I'm gonna write that down actually. Try up/down, forward, backward twice. That one should be really easy to do. Character selection mode for the following reason. Yeah, I should be able to make up and down just do 2. Menu control the up Oh, even better. No. Yeah. We want to do this. Menu control up. Is gonna just do it twice. Okay, and then down should just do it twice. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Right in the middle of the thing I'm trying to do. All right, our combat map controller, something is disabling. Combat map controller. Combat map controller is not here. What is disabling this? Is it is net positive? Was it always net positive? It shouldn't be net positive. Well, I guess if you count all the people, if you get the hat stack overflows, people who didn't contribute get points. That's true. Something is toggling. You'll notice this is interesting. Let me run it real quick. Something is toggling my combat map controller. Why does it say it's on? Something was toggling it off. Start phase controller's inactive. Oh, I need to turn combat mode on. That's what's going on. Okay. In my initialize, we need to actually do combat mode. Oh, I need a combat mode. Hang on, let's come down here. We don't have a combat mode controller. Combat mode controller. Get rid of all of that. That is what's going on. Combat mode controller. Okay, let's do a build. Hang on, we got to do in our combat map controller, combat mode controller dot shared dot game object dot set active true. Okay, so we got to turn that on. Is computer mode going into movement mode with 0 movement points? I feel like it shouldn't let you do that. Yeah, that'd be a nice to have feature, wouldn't it? That sure would be nice. Let's add that as an issue. Won't let me switch there. All right. We might actually have fixed this. Disallow move when no movement points. It just says you have 0 movement points. Technically, it doesn't let you move, right? So it's again one of those like, what is the minimum amount? What do we need to? Because we don't have a game yet, right? We don't have a game yet. We got to get a game first, and then we can polish. Same with in guard, it lets you select any character in the menu, even though only some of them can guard. It's because the way I've built my menu system, it makes it hard to not have specific option there. Gotcha. But the thing is, you didn't get stuck is the main thing, right? That's mostly what I'm looking for, is that did you get stuck? If you didn't get stuck, then we're doing okay. All right, so we're gonna have to add some load screens to this too. Some load screens. People will think their game has crashed, and if it takes too long to load. You'll notice there's some transitions and stuff that are pretty awkward. But we're so close. We're so close. Me too, the stack got popped. Coding Chemist, I missed whatever. Oh, we smashed the stack. Too much hack. Sorry, I was just missing a little bit. Now I know how Exert works. Combat is kind of neat. Yeah, so the other thing is I want to add Exert to your attacks. So when you make an attack, it should show the range of damage. And when you exert, it actually increases the amount of damage you can do. You have to rest. So one of the, if you read, I don't know if you have the combat help menu on, it does tell you to rest to get your, so when you go here, rest. At the start of the next turn, this character's energy is fully restored. Taking damage causes the character to exit the rest state. This replaces any previous state. So it does, I do try to have that explanation there. There is a little bit of reading to understand that. But hopefully I'll be able to write a little bit of a tutorial to like start, you know, basically tell the player, hey, you don't have any energy, be sure to rest at the start. Guard during the enemy's turn. Once while guarding, the character may interrupt an enemy move or attack, taking damage cause the guard to exit. So if you guard, let's do a guard and a rest. Okay. On the enemy's turn, you get an opportunity to perform an attack during an enemy's move. So we'll see in a moment when this skeleton goes to move, it pauses. All right, it'll say, oh, it didn't pause. Oh, I did rest instead of, oh, my rest replaced my guard. Sorry. It lets you counter an enemy's attack on your turn, on the enemy turn. So maybe you can't reach an enemy, so you might turn guard on, so when the enemy comes towards you, you can try and fight him. Okay. Null reference. Why didn't my combat mode initialize? Yeah, I did. I made the meatballs, annoyingly strong. Combat mode controller. Okay, I didn't add a combat mode controller. Right. Combat mode controller. In Unity, they're bad because you forget to attach a script somewhere. Okay, our combat viewport didn't turn on, but our combat seems to have started. Oh my goodness. I'm getting too excited. I'm not slowing down and taking my time. I'm rushing, and this is actually causing me to lose some time. If I just took some time, relaxed, and did this, it would be fine. Combat mode controller. Public void initialize. Also, I'm streaming, which makes it easy to forget this stuff. This would be our combat view port controller dot shared dot set game object dot set active true. What we're gonna do is public void on enable, public void on disable. These should enable and disable together. Yeah, so Zmet, there are some ways to do it using onValidate. The problem with onValidate is it can slow down your build process even more, because every time you edit something in the inspector, it runs. So there are some extensions like assets and stuff you can get that do that will give you like a little warning, and then you can click and it'll show you in the inspector where it is. But then you start having those on everything, and then your whole scene, every time your scene rebuilds, it runs a bunch of code to determine it. So there's some like mission critical things you can put it on to do it. But yeah, the null ones there are particularly annoying to do. You may have a collision if you put more than one combat mode control on the stage. They will overwrite instant. Memorious, yeah, it is because there is no dependency injection in. You are correct. You are correct. It's essentially a singleton, but I don't have, as far as I can tell, there's no way to do dependency injection in Unity. And I'm on a game jam, so I've been hacking it together at this point. Vieira747, thank you so much for the follow. Vieira. Oh, Vieira. Vieira. I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. I might try to teach myself to just log error if specific important values are null on awake. Yeah, you could do a debug.assert to check it out there. It's just one of those things that you have to force yourself to do. And then if I don't attach it here. But yeah, Memorious, if I would like to do dependency injection on these things and say, oh, hey, there's this thing and it can swap out in these specific contexts. But yeah, it's a singleton. I should only ever have one. It's a bit of a hack. But we're doing some hacky stuff because we're game jamming. We're down to the last 48 hours. So hopefully that is hopefully it doesn't shoot me in the face later on. Royal C-Dub Gaming, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here on this beautiful day. Just recently started sprinkling assets. It's useful to debug assumptions. Yeah, all right, come on. Did I attach this properly? We'll find out. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I hope you're doing wonderful, my friend. All right. Apparently, I have a. All right. So my script did not do what I thought it was going to do. This is really funny. So let's look at the map it was supposed to make. I wonder if this is related. Simple combat. Why? What is going on? This is so bizarre. You can try using if shared equals null. So Memorious, that one doesn't work. So yeah. So that doesn't work because the constructor, the static stuff, the constructor runs outside of play mode, and then it doesn't. Yeah, and so then the static variable gets set outside of play mode, and then it ends up. Yeah, it's super weird and annoying. And I could put it in awake and that would fix it, but I need it to exist on objects that are disabled. So I have this horrible, horrible hack going on. Captain Ano, so let's get another hat stack started. So yeah, I've gone down quite a rabbit hole of madness here that I'm not proud of. I'm not particularly proud of. Thank you so much for the hat redeem. I'm just gonna hat add it to the stack. Rel C-Dub, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on number 19. We are working on an entry for Game Jam Dungeon Crawler 2024. My map is not loading properly. And the issue, I believe, is related to new line issues here. So I think what is happening, so you'll see I have my top row. If I put this side by side, let's get this here so we can see this side by side. Copy to clipboard. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to open up in my editor, open an image editor, just so we can get them side by side here. So you'll notice my map, it thinks that I've put spaces. Are these guys together? Yeah, look, this guy in here. I can move and attack. I'm gonna have to exert a little bit to reach this guy. I didn't defeat him, but that's okay. The new lines in this multi-line string are not coming through. It's like making them spaces or something. And so let's go look at my parse method. There's a little bit of an issue in my parse method. Why would it be simple? Why would it be under simple combat? Did I say simple combat? I don't know if I meant that. Sorry if I missed something here. Regular board games, they're called... I'm so sorry, Cowboy Programmer, Soul and Sword. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm so glad to have you here. Captain Dos, I hope you're doing well. Real C-Dub, I don't understand the question. Did I say that was simple combat? I don't actually think it's simple combat. Tactical combat, or attempt at tactical combat is what I should say. Okay, so there is... Let's go back. I need to fix this. Let's go back to our test here. And I want this to be... All right, this is the issue. We need to make sure that our new lines are working properly here. And so it really should be this. And so I think I need to get rid of Windows new lines and replace them. Let's go to combat map. This here. See, it is already replacing these. What is the new line here? We got a debug here. We're gonna add a debug here. Kratzenstein, it's going all right. It's going all right. We're making a ton of progress. You can check out our combat system here if you want to take a look at it. We are currently working on making a transition from traversal mode, like when we're walking around the world, and the mode where we're actually in the game itself. So we're making some good progress. Something isn't right here. So we're doing we're replacing with new line. All right, so we got to debug this test. This test should fail. And I want to look at when we get here what's going on. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. You could also, Tuber, you can also always open up an issue on GitHub as well. Having the day off and planning my day, awesome. All right, so we should have a failing test in the interpreter should. So I should have known. I rewrote my test thinking that, well, we'll get around this. But something is not right here. We should be able to see it a little bit better if I debug. What? Hang on. There's no way. It is coming through. Interpreter should. This should be our environment.new line. That's what it needs to be. Environment.new line. That's what's happening. I'm on Windows, so /n isn't correct. It needs to be the environment.new line. So if you happen to be playing on Mac or on the internet, it should actually switch. So we're gonna have to do a web build and test that. All right, there we go. Let's debug this test now. Oh, we have a Q command, RoyaltyDub. Q. You can ask me questions command that goes into a message queue, and that way it's less likely for me to miss it, but I often miss it anyway. Especially right now because I'm so focused on trying to actually make progress on the Game Jam entry. Pretty beat from Pat. Krasden says, it was totally crazy and everyone loved Grim. Grim is so good, folks. If you guys don't know Kras, I haven't gotten the new trailer up yet. But folks, be sure to go check out Kratzenstein. Incredible game developer working on this really, really cool game called World of Grim. It inspired the Poorly Drunk Hard game. If you like card games, if you like deck building, go check it out. Give them some love. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Let's see here. Start. Why didn't my... it's not actually calling that... that... Okay, hang on. Let's disconnect here. I need to... start combat. Can we make this... Alright, so it's... oh, I can do here, though. Alright, I can do it here, and then we can look at what this string is. And we can do... this is where we need to do it. Map, setup, dot replace. This is where we need to do it. We need to do this. Yeah. Map setup. Then we're not gonna split. We're gonna call this clean map. Clean map. All right. Rosie said, what are your plans for spring break? This game jam. And then we're going camping next weekend. So we're doing this game jam this weekend. We're going camping next weekend. Okay, so I should be able to actually debug it. What the heck? This is wild to me. Shouldn't this be an optional? Shouldn't it look for both of these? And I currently don't have replace. Let's look at what this does. And we should be able to get a better view of it, perhaps. We might need to be able to do a trim there as well. The deadline, so there's an interesting story behind that. The deadline I had, see, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. What is my environment.newline? I had a deadline of April 8th, but it turns out I couldn't run. There wasn't enough interest in the class because it's only I only have 8 weeks for the next term, and the amount of work, students basically said they didn't want to do a class that had that much work for only 8 weeks. So I'm going to try and do something like it or something similar in the fall term next year. So basically it turned out that I didn't generate enough interest, and that so I need to do the option here of if it's just it already has this or the /n. Why is it not replaced with environment.newline? What is environment.newline? Might need to escape that regex care if it's actually a literal /n in the map. Yeah, you'll see it's a /n here. So this @ sign is escaping. This is saying literal. Make it literally this here. So we could do string regex. That's okay. Ellie, welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. Let's try again. I just want to see what new line is. This is the new... I hate working in the older .NET because there is a replace new line endings in the new .NET, in .NET 6 and above. There's like a replace new lines. Method. New line should end up with /r/n. Okay. The regex here. The original was just /n. Is this regex not actually doing replace not taking a regex? Maybe this doesn't accept a regex. Maybe that's what's going on. We're gonna do a hack. We're gonna do a hack. /n. I'm so confused. Sorry, it should. I'm just confused as to why it's not working. Sorry, it thinks you... Hang on, let me fix that for you. Permit. Yeah, Twitch doesn't understand programming. You put a dot in that regex.replace, like, hey, that must be a website. I thought this fixed that issue. So you'll notice I have this new line coming here. And I should end up... Clean map is not, it's not detecting /n. Hang on. Do I have this wrong? It should, so I have a bunch, it's not detecting this. Do I need to do bar? Like, am I not surrounded? That's so interesting. Map setup.replace. Can I pass in? Yeah, the old .NET doesn't have the regex there. That's annoying. Okay, that's really annoying. So we need to... let me think if I can, if there's like a cheap... So I could search for this and replace with new lines. I could search for just this. The problem if I do just that, then you end up with like these weird double new lines and it's missing the /r. Regex regex equals new. Do I do a new regex like this? /r/n. Why? And is there a regex.replace? There we go. There we go. Map setup environment.newline. And does this return a new string? All right. All right, let's try that. I think you're right. It doesn't accept it. Does it accept a range of carriage replaced? I think there's a short static method for replace for regex. Oh, maybe. Regex dot doesn't look like it. We'll just make a regex here. We can also create a static one so we don't have to reallocate every time. What's the benefits of such a gigantic interface? Essentially, such a massive abstraction ceases to be useful. It's because I need to hand off. This is a Lua script. I want to have a single object called context. I'm doing interoperations. So there's a couple reasons, Xlays. The main one is I'm doing a game jam. So I'm being a little bit hacky. This represents a Lua set of functions that I can call in Lua, like this. So I need to be able to reference these things. Otherwise, I suppose I could combine this and say, well, it's this, 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 and this, and it combines all these things. I need all of these things available in my Lua interpreter. Let's rerun this. So I would say it's a hack, is what it is. So It's still not working. Okay. It did actually do what we wanted. But yeah, you're right. We just ended up with an extra new lines at the end. All right, and so then we should call trim. But I don't want to trim end is the only, we don't want to call trim the beginning. It'll remove potential formatting at the very, very beginning, but we'll call trim end. All right. How do we do? This also tells me that in my I have a bug. Perfect. I have a bug in my combat map as well. Here. This is the same bug here. Let's create a... These are in two different packages. What are we pulling in here? This is referencing our dungeon crawler project. All right, so in our dungeon crawler project, string extensions, namespace captain coder.dungeoneering class string extensions. Also, welcome to the stream, X-Lays. I hope you're having a beautiful day. String replace new lines. Okay, so this should be a replace new lines. It's going to do this. And it's essentially going to be this with to replace. And we're going to create a variable called new line regex. Public regex new line regex. There we go. And now we just have this public static. There we go. X-Lays, thank you so much. Points. Add X-Lays. 150 points. Thank you so much for the help there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. All right, so now this can just become map setup.replace new lines. Like that, and then we'll trim the end. And then in our combat map, same thing. Rather than doing a replace, we can do replace line endings. We're gonna have to import using captain coder.dungeon crawler. There we go. Dot replace. Wait, where is this? String extensions. Dungeoneering. Is this not referencing? Combat map doesn't reference that, so we'd need to add it here again. That's so annoying. I don't want to create a new project just to have like the multiples there. So I'm gonna do another hack here. I hate this. String extensions. I hate this. hate this. This is a hack. There, the source file is in Dungeon Crawler CS Proj. Yeah, we really shouldn't have this here. I should make a separate project for it. Why can't it find it now? Replace line endings. Replace new lines. Okay. I hate that. I should have like a separate package that's just like a bunch of my utility stuff. Also, Unity Coder, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Never let you down. If you use a separate or end of line character. All right. All right. Let's build. Let's do a run. X laser X. Did you go by X laser? Are you laser or laser RX? What's the best way to pronounce that? Welcome to the stream, by the way. .NET test. Just laser. Have you met laser? They have followed me today. You know, laser. I want to say welcome to the crew today. Thank you so much for being here. All right. .NET format. Let's wait for Unity to build. So I should have waited to sing till Unity was building, because it's gonna take, when I stream, it takes like 90 seconds for it to import in over here. We're so close. We're so close. Whimsically Made is actually a good song. That means a lot coming from you, Whimsically Made. That means a lot coming from you. Why Luna? I misunderstand. I don't understand the question. Laser is an acronym. Is laser an acronym? What is the LAZ and the E for? Is laser actually an acronym for like light something, some like high energy light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation? Ooh, Luna Silver Star story. Oh, I must have missed something. Sorry, I would say streaming. I tend to be paying a lot more attention to the chat than I am today, but I'm just so focused on this project. We're so close. Light amplification by zippy emissions of radiation. What does the Z stand for? Zippy emissions. Look, there's nothing wrong with zippy emissions. All right, come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. We are loading up. We've improved science today. Just my last name is almost the same. Gotcha. Is your last name Blazer? Razor? I'm just kidding, of course. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if there's a joke there. So nice. That's why I was like, oh man, you know, having Laser as the last name sounds pretty cool to me. Okay. All right. Will it build? Will it build? Build. Will it run? Will it work? Find out today on Captain Coder Stream. All right, here we go. Combat needs a load screen, because look at that. It takes it so much time. Boom! We did it! We did it! Oh, yeah, we can load combat. We can load combat from a script. Oh, let's go. Let's go pulverize a skeleton. I gotta exert myself. Exert. Boom. Attack. Crushed it. End turn. Alright. Do I have enough? I'm gonna do a move and attack. This guy has a lot of energy to exert. I need to exert 3. Oh, I didn't beat him. Alright. Now we're going to move and attack. Need 2 more. Boom! Enemies defeated. Continue. And we're off. We're back. All right. All right. We have a game that it can do a thing. It does the stuff with the things. Okay. Whew. Combat viewport controller has been destroyed. I don't like that. But you're still trying to access it. That shouldn't be destroyed. It might be disabled. Oh boy. Combat mode controller. All right, we got to do a web build. Make sure it's still working in the web build. But we're super close. All right, so folks, the web build takes several minutes to build. We've been going for almost 2 hours. So we're gonna take a quick break. I haven't even drinking. I've been so focused. I still have half my bean water. We're gonna top my bean water off. We're gonna get some more fresh water. We're gonna come back. We're gonna see if this works in the web, because when the web builds always get a little bit crazy. And sometimes they don't interrupt properly. So we're gonna do this build. We're gonna check it out. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Hopefully 2-3 minutes. We'll be back. We'll do some stretches and then we'll check out this build. So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. I will return.
Whoa. Whoa.
DevDad, thank you for the raid now. You know we love you. You're great, you're grand, you're stupendous. DevDad, how you doing, friend?
Whoa.
Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. So wonderful to have you here. Folks, if you guys don't know, the DevDad, incredible human being, software. Why is it I never get it right. The DevDad, incredible software engineer, developer, programmer, father extraordinaire. We're creating an app called Embedder. It is an app to embed your life through habit forming habits. It helps you do that. Go check them out. Give them some love. Go check out Embedder. Incredible stuff there, folks. We're in the process of building a game jam game. If you're new here, I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is Captain Coder. And Captain Coder is a computer science educator. I teach computer science and programming. And I like to inhale my own spit and die, but we're okay now. We're okay. I hope your stream was awesome, DevDad. Let me show you what we're working on. We are working on a game jam entry for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. We have implemented this combat system here. We're doing, my web build. Maximum stack size succeeded. What's going on? Hang on. Control F5. Something weird's going on with that. Please? Oh my goodness. Let's see if this will build here. But so wonderful to have you, Strong. Welcome back to the stream. Quick, great to have you here. But yeah, we're making this. This is a tactical combat system we've implemented here. So the player can move and attack and guard. And there's like some other stuff. So let's move over here. And then we'll attack this meatball. Boom, got it. We'll end our turn. So we have this combat system here that we can play around with. But I'm in the process. I'm taking a quick break here while this whole thing builds. We're gonna get ourselves some bean water. We're gonna get ourselves some fresh water. But yeah, the enemies will also come around and attack us as well. So we've been having a blast with Dev. We added a new user checklist so new people aren't thrown to the wolves when joining the app. Gotcha. Ooh, Cordanor died. Got devastated by that attack. All right. Oh, gotta be careful here. Yeah, so it seems to be working pretty well. I'm always it's pretty great to be in here. We're gonna be back. We're in the middle of a break. Don't go anywhere. Captain Coda will return. We're gonna keep working on our game when we get back. Don't go anywhere. I see you. Hey, I see you trying to sneak off.
You in the back. Pay attention.
Don't go anywhere. Use singletons to access objects. Laser. I'll show you how I'm using singletons. I'm using them as if they were dependency injections, right? So they should. The answer is not really. It's just calling methods on them. I'll show you when I get back, but I do have to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll return. All right, we're back. Our web build just finished building. Let's test it out. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. That's okay. Let's test it out and see how we did. So let's go into our build WebGL. Let's make sure this loads. There's a handful of things we really got to do to make it a little bit better, but do you guys believe in me? There we go. Open this back up. See how we did. All right, here we are. Combat loads so much fast. That was interesting. I still think I need to add a loading screen or like some kind of transition. It loads way faster on the actual build here. Let's make sure we can end up getting back in. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Hello, Captain. How's it going? I finally finished learning a module for video game business. Cool. Let's go ahead and attack this guy here. Move. Hang on, folks. I have to grab a charger. No. Let's we can move 6. Attack and guard. I don't know if that makes sense. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can 5, 6, exert. And we'll attack. Okay, we didn't defeat him, but on the enemy's turn. Ooh, there's a bug. I won't actually be able to attack on the enemy's turn. I should have just attacked twice. Let's move and attack. And attack. Boom. Continue. All right, it transitions us back here nicely. There is an issue when I try and come back into battle. It didn't load properly. The map, it got destroyed. This is what it's saying. It said it got destroyed. Now it makes sense to me. All right, so there's a bug here. I destroyed the game object. Hang on, what's going on? Let's go back into Unity. So it runs in the web. If I look in my... Oh, I should have looked in the terminal there. Okay. There... Something got destroyed. My turn. Comes back. So my combat viewport's there. My combat mode. All right. When I try to enter in again. Not turning on the combat viewport. Oh, it's because we're not disabling combat mode. Okay. This is why I probably should stop writing hacks, because this is exactly what happens when you write hacks. Is now I don't, everything's kind of spaghettied together a little bit. There's some glue in here, and the glue, all right, so combat map controller. Notice I set my viewport, I disable it, but I really want to disable, this is the issue, I really want to exit combat mode controller. This is what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to That's interesting. O.set active. I want to disable combat mode when I end combat. Here. I need to slow down, really focus, and make sure I clean up do these things properly. My laptop's about to die. I have like a workstation over to the left where I watch some of the stream stuff. My battery's about to die. I'm gonna have to plug this in. Give me a second here. Plug this in. There we go. It acts as a singleton, yes. Laser, it acts as a singleton. It's supposed to be a singleton. And so this is where like dependency injection, typically in a .NET project, you would initialize singletons and say, how do you get that? But yeah, these are acting as singletons. There should be exactly one. The way I'm doing it, if I could do it the way I want to, and I just don't know how to I don't have time to figure out how to do this in Unity, is I would make these dependency injected, and based on the context, it would know how to get it. Rather than doing this weird shared thing here, there would just be some, I really want to be able to do a like get instance or something like that. I really want to be able to do something like iCombat mode controller, and then have inject here, where this thing just is in there, and then there's some system outward somewhere else that knows based on context which one to get for us. But this is my hack because I don't know I cannot figure out how to do it in Unity. And so this is my hack. And then I have to manually make sure that I don't do it, that I don't have multiple on accident. Ooh, you're not cooled down. You got the heat's too hot for you. Radar, welcome to the stream, my friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back. Ladies, did that answer your question? It's how recent .NET does singleton-like approach for stuff like that. Exactly. Zenject, well, you ought to do this. Does Zenject work with Unity? Zenject Unity. Dependency. A dependency injection. Unity. For Unity. Let's bookmark this. Boom. We're gonna take a look at this. I just never used this. I'm not really a game. I've not done as much game development as I might like. I've only been doing it for about a year and a half. Thank you for the recommendation. We're gonna take a look at this. If you're looking for documentation for Zenject here, yeah, this would be cool. Tested in Unity 3D with WebGL. That's the most important part for me, is making sure WebGL stuff works. Beautiful. Did I come back here? I forgot to click over here. Darn it. All right, so developing Unity is so slow. That's why I try and keep everything as separate as possible. Unity just feels so slow. All right. It's much more convenient. Dependent is already built in. Yeah. It's called Unity because it unites your time with the garbage can. I mean, I think part of it is the way I'm writing stuff. And so like the rebuild is particularly slow because I haven't figured out how to only send assemblies that have modified. Yeah. If you want to look for this particular project as well, you can find the GitHub page for this project right there. So I don't think it would do so hot reload, that just means I don't have to exit play mode, right? It still needs to rebuild this. Vorpal, every time I've used Godot, I've been really impressed with its time. That said, GD script is interpreted. If you're doing C#, it still has to build. When you need to integrate a dozen third-party SDK, Laser, yeah, that's with all kind, that's with everything, not just game dev, right? This is why I'm like saying, like, we got to a point where we're just hacking. We're just hacking because we got about 48 hours left to finish our project here. So Vorpal, yes, you still have to do the build. You do the build separately, right? Let me say, it is way faster than Unity. Unity is like doing all kinds of linking stuff together. Godot web builds for .NET are non-existent currently, so that's one of the main reasons I haven't explored it further. Okay. Going to combat. Okay. But with .NET 9, hopefully it will be possible. I need to figure out the give up screen as well. Move, attack. Need to make this fight easier so that way I can... Right, and turn. There we go, continue. All right, we can go back in and it'll reinitialize the new combat. I know they're just heads, but why them so jacked? Oh, it's just the resolution. Oh, you're saying why they're so beefy? Why you're so beefy? Not that that they looked kind of like compressed and weird. If the characters are running through this dungeon nude, they are. All right, so that's actually part of that's actually part of the lore. If you go into our design document, which apparently I don't have a link to here. Hang on, let me get the design document. The design document is the character is actually nude at the beginning of the game, except for a hat. So they'll be getting a hat here. Zuperdan wakes up naked. Why wear armor when muscles is your armor? Exactly. Zuperdan wakes up dazed and confused. Where am I? The last thing he remembers was playing hundreds of entries for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. He must have blacked out. Where am I? And why can't I take off this stupid hat? Zuperdan has been cursed with an IKEA hat stuck in his head. Turns out Zuperdan finished rating all of the games, but his thirst for Dungeon Crawlers was unquenched. In an attempt to satisfy his hunger, he made a pact with the cosmic horror IKEA in exchange for the power to create the ultimate Dungeon Crawler, which he is now trapped in. Here's the thing. You learn about equipment, how to equip. You wake up naked except for the hat and are instructed to put on clothes. So you're actually starting out naked. Is that why the eyeball insta-killed them? So embarrassed they die, yeah. That's so like Zuperdan. Braxton, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here, my friend. Hope you're having a beautiful day. All right. So we can enter combat again. All right, we managed to finish this. And then it'll be harder to test if we die. So what's interesting now is I have my energy's lower, right? So I'd actually have to do something like a rest action to get through this. This is really interesting, right? No, so up and down now work the way you'd expect them to, which is cool. Left and the left does, right? Okay, so it feels like it works sort of much similar to how you would expect. Okay, let's do a commit. Let's get this in here. Laser, thank you so much for hanging out. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. Thank you so much for all your help today. Have a beautiful day. We'll be back tomorrow for some more Dungeon Crawler action. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Okay, we actually got a thing in here. It's doing what we want. I think the web build is working. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. Let's do a .NET format just to make sure. Stay zippy. That's right. It's like the Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, stay zippy, my friend. Okay. we can actually make a whole game now. We can make a whole game now. As we go, we'll find out. Oh, we need to do get status, get commit, beat, add combat transitions. You can playtest the whole game. No, there's not a whole game yet. But we have the ability. That's not actually true. When we do give up, give up doesn't work. I don't think. If we were to die in combat, what's going to be nice is I'm not going to have to do. All right, we have to do another build. But this one build should be all we need for a while to start testing out lots of different things. So we shouldn't have to keep switching to Unity because we're loading JSON file here to test some things out. All right, we get that pushed up. Let's get this merged in. Like this. To infinity. Never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. What is it? Raise the particle cannons at full speed ahead. Galaxy Quest. Tim the Galaxy Man Taylor. That's right. No limit to output messages. Oh, is there a limit on output? If I hover over a PC and hit space to enter the menu, then backspace leave the menu, the message box responds by explain. I hover over a piece player character and hit space to enter the menu. Then backspace leave, the message box responds by explaining how many points the player character has. If you press space plus backspace over and over quickly, it loads up the queue and can lock the user out of information for minutes. Might be worth having a limit on the queue or a check for if an existing message already exists in the queue. It's kind of the user's own fault if they do this. Yeah, I could see that. It or needs like a clear option or something, right? Galaxy Quest is one of my favorite movies of all time. I find myself forgetting if I was spending actions to perform move attack wouldn't mind a palette swap on the menu color or a title. Gotcha. Yeah, this is already something I have planned down here. This is a duplicate of another one, but we'll leave it on there. We did finish this. We'll close this issue. Pull request. This is still building. What's going on with this? Why is this taking so long? Keep waiting. The on, win, on, give up stuff we gotta figure out. Yeah, this is one last thing. All right, so we should really do this. There's so much on win script to combat, on give up script to combat, in like a load screen for entering combat. It's not on my to-do list, but that is, so it comes down to we have 48 hours left. That is probably at least 90 minutes to implement. Is it worth taking the time to do it? That's really what it comes down to. What is worth implementing right now? You don't need that. That information is already available. It's just not on the screen, right? One thing I will say is I think the dequeuing and printing messages needs to be faster. If there's lots of messages in the queue. Captain Chica, thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get a hat added. It's also why I'm probably only going to stream for another 40 minutes. Just because of time constraints. Thank you so much for the hat redeem. All right, let's get this merged in. There's so many would be nice to do things, but so little time. Thank you for the hat redeem. All right, we get that merged in. Check out. Time isn't real. You're not real, man. All right, 150 here. I'll just create an issue to add more time. It's a good time. Sindrin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but yeah, we've made a lot of progress here. We need to... All right. Think about what we're doing. All right, folks, we did get this in. Points for being here to witness us adding in this feature. 250 points to all you beautiful people. Give up script implementation, win script implementation. Those should be easy to add. Let's go ahead and do that. Give up and win. Create a branch. All right. JD, welcome back, number 21. Let's go. Welcome back to the stream, JD. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Folks, if you guys don't know, JD does it all. JD does dev. JD does...
If you want to feel
play
like you're
instruments.
talking with Captain,
JD does
let me
impressions.
see if I could do my Captain impression. I am not the Captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the Captain.
Hope you're having a beautiful day, JD. Happy Friday. Okay, so what we're doing here is we want to have, when we give up, all right, so enemy turn controller. If all of the player characters die, okay, so there's one little hack, one little hack upon one little hack upon one little hack, player slain controller, okay. If the player selects give up, we need to run the give up script. Combat map controller dot shared dot end combat. We're gonna go to we're gonna create a method here called give up combat. Thank you for the cloud of disapproval. Band-Aid, exactly. This is our Band-Aid here. This is why I thought I should maybe fork this project, because now there's going to be a whole lot of stuff to do. It's only spaghetti code if you plan to revisit. Yeah, so I kind of do. But that is why I made a branch and a tag back before we started hacking, right? So there was some pretty good code going on with our dungeon crawler before we got here, but now we're prototyping. Like major prototyping here. So give up combat. Thank you for the sus, JD. It's true. JD, I have a great idea. I need to get, how would you feel? I'll ask you later. I want to do some with your JDs, with the JDs, folks. JDs. Give add JD does that 5. There's your JDs, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. We need a JD, the sus command. I kind of want to make the sus command variations. A sus JD, a hey JD, a hat JD. All of the commands, but have a JD variant that has, so sus would have your face on the sus. What do you think of that? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Give up combat. You like that? Cool. Well, let's talk some more. Let's send me some pictures of your face that you want to add to things, and we'll make it happen. Give up combat. All right. So when we give up combat, we need to run the combat script. So it'd be interpreter dot eval execute Lua. This is going to be the on give up, and then it will be combat. We need to actually restore control. Crawling mode controller. Dot shared, like that. All right. So first we need to actually initialize the crawling mode controller. We'll disable this. There we go. Like that. Give up combat. And then the other thing we got to do is here we should actually run the on win script. All right, so let's do a build. I think these will now run. You got like a win, you gave up. Oh, I need to make a combat that's harder. So let's come over to our simple combat. We're gonna make a another one that's like impossible combat, impossible or hard combat, and we're just gonna load this up with a bunch of meatballs because the meatballs do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna surround the players with meatballs. Here, 3. Yeah, I think if we surround the players with meatballs, it shouldn't last long. Meatball, 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 meatball. There we go. Let's get this loading over here.
You in the back. Pay
Bring us up
attention.
in C/N type def struct. There's a lot of things that are valid in C that are a little bit sus. Yeah. Captain Chica, that's a hilarious thing. Also, Booyah Grandma, holy moly, thank you so much for the raid. Shout out. I need to get a shout out, Booyah Grandma. Happy Friday, my friend. Thank you so much for the raid. Folks, if you guys want to see an incredible game dev making a cozy game, just like an awesome, if you like Animal Crossing, if you like games like Animal Crossing, what's the other one that I'm trying to think of? But Animal Crossing, and then like some building, farming, that type of stuff. Booyah Grandma making an awesome game. Booyah, how was your stream? If you got a raid and run, don't worry. But so glad to have you here on this beautiful day. Stardew, there we go. Stardew, that's what I was thinking of. Stream was great, awesome. All right, so we need to add this into our maps. We're gonna add a hard combat somewhere. And I do need to raid and run. No worries, my friend, I understand. I'm gonna have to raid and run here in a moment as well. So I get it. Also, folks, because I'm raiding and running, if you guys happen to know anyone you want me to raid into, let me know. I won't promise I'll do it, but I would like to try and raid into. Let's do someone who's doing game dev. Let's do hard combat here. All right, so we'll save this, and then we will go ahead and build this out. Dash build, boom. If I didn't raid you, I was gonna go to full box. Full box is awesome. We'll raid full box if they're still going. All right, let's reload the scene, I guess. All right, so we should have, I shouldn't have done, we're gonna have a oh, I can always just start the combat actually. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can just do a context.run hard combat. Yeah. Awesome. I forgot I had the console. I can do that. Very cool. Booyah Grandma is the greatest innkeeper on the internet. That's a true fact. That's a rock fact. Booyah, thank you again. Have a beautiful day. I hope to see you again soon. So we'll do context.run script hard combat.lua. And that should load this up here. Maybe. There we go. All right, so we're surrounded by eyeballs. All right, let's just end our turn. Let's get wrecked by some eyeballs. Wow. When we add in some audio, man, Zuperdan just tanking it like a champ, apparently. Some really bad rolls on these eyeballs, man. So the eyeballs do a random between 1 and 10 damage, so it can be, it's very random. I really thought I was gonna just eat it there. All right, my characters, I'm trying to die, is really what's going on here. 3 damage. Boom. Party slain. All right. So party has fallen if we give up. Oh, my script did try to run. My script did try to run, but this was disabled. Okay. So I need to, before I disable this, it's so interesting, like the order here. We can add a boot up script on here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Initialize, let's see, what does initialize even do? It just enables it. We'll have this taken on give up script here. And we'll have this take on win script. Walks in, just walked in, and got number 23. Walks in, welcome aboard, my friend, welcome back. Script to execute. We'll make it null by default. So it's going to be optional. And we'll say if script to execute is not null, then we'll execute the script. All right, let's do another build. And then I have to wait for Unity to load. We're so close. We're closer than ever. Can you smell it? Do you smell that? Huh, can you? Can you smell it? Can you smell victory near? Victory is nigh. Victory is nigh here. Cron mode controller, it could just be this. It's okay. Smells like a hat band. Oh, that's funny. That's too funny. All right. Oh, reload faster. Reload domain. We're so close. Once we have this going, our engine will be ready to go. So from our scripts, we can actually specify the types of combat we have, which is great. So we can initialize the board. We can do some cool stuff from Lua. And then we don't have to keep rebuilding Unity every time we make a change. It'll all just be scripted. This actually I don't think was correct anyway. I actually think there's an error. I think this is still going to fail. I think actually that my script had a bug in it. I might have just passed in the wrong script name. I wonder if I didn't do this. Hard combat win.lua. Give up.lua. Oh, am I doing eval? Hang on. I should be doing exec. Exec.lua? Okay. We might have to do a debug here. Let's see if we can win first. I'll actually fight the combat. If we win, then we'll go check it out as well. Because if we win, we need to be able to test if it works when we win and then also when we lose. So there's two ways we have to test it. Let's do context.run script win.lua. Okay, you won. Context dot run script give up dot Lua. All right, both of those go through. Context dot run script hard combat dot Lua. So this should load this up here. We need to create some loading screens because those are kind of slow. Let's see if we can. The meatballs are weak though. Got some weak meatballs. All right, the meatballs are gonna go. Whack. Armor absorbs the blow. 6 damage. All right, and we'll keep doing just attack, confirm. Boom. Let's do an exert. Attack. Exert. Exert. Okay. Unexpected. Okay, so something is breaking. Am I not setting interpreter? It's calling eval. All right, crawling mode controller line 158. What is script to execute here? So let's attach the debugger. Okay. And let's get our combat going again. Let's do simple combat. Can't reach it if I don't move and attack. Yeah, I can't reach both of these guys. Ooh, I exerted too fast. And that is interesting. There seems to be a bug with exerting. So I should have been able to, or maybe I did. Oh, I probably had exerted the previous. That's too bad. I forgot my energies were already not at max yet. All right. Let's move and attack. I wasn't paying attention to my stats. And we'll move and attack. All right. Okay, so we are now in debugging. We're here. Script should be Lua. Oh, I shouldn't exec Lua. I need to run. No, it should exec Lua. Is this trying to? I think this is trying to execute the string.
Whoa.
Win Lua, not run the script. That's what's going on there. Props master. Who's the master of the props? It's props master, folks. You guys don't know the incredible Props master. Be sure to give him a follow. Props, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing on this beautiful Friday, my friend? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Click it. Did you click it yet, folks? Have you clicked that heart? What are you waiting for? Do it. Hexax, welcome back to the stream, my friend, or welcome to the stream, I should say. Thank you so much for the follow. Hexax Decimal Universe. Hexax Decimal Universe. I'd like to welcome you today. Oh, Hex. Oh, Hex. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for the follow. Props Master, how was your stream? What did you do? You know, how'd it go? If you got a ready to run, no worries. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. We are working on an entry for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. I think this should actually be in Terp. Hang on. I need to disconnect that. Let's go into our actual code here. This runs the actual Lua, and what I need to do is load up the script. Execute Lua, so we got to get the script first. Oh yeah. This should be script name of script. So we pull the script out and then we do this. Dot script. Okay, so we had an annoying bug here. I think we've got it. We've been coding and designing some stuff. Pretty chill day. We have a holiday. Awesome. Awesome. I too am on a work break. We have about 48 hours left to finish our project here. We're making some great progress. Let me show you the current build, or not quite the current build, but almost the current build. A version that is mostly working. We got to do another web build here in a moment. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm going to hop off stream is we don't have a ton of time left, and I have a lot of work left to do. Let's go into our builds, WebGL.NET Serve. No worries yet. We're building a game for a dungeon crawler. So we have this combat system. So here's what we have so far. And this version has some bugs that we fixed. So you control a party in a dungeon, and then you can go into combat encounters. So as you're moving to the dungeon, you might end up in a combat like this. Okay. And you go fight enemies. Like this. I destroyed that skeleton. So essentially this is all we have so far, but let's do a attack. You choose your actions, and then you come and find thing. The characters are great, aren't they? So we have some incredible artists on this team. So right now the continue doesn't actually work. Try again, we'll restart the combat. Continue in this build doesn't work. We're fixing that over here, so hopefully in a moment here, Unity will build, and we'll actually be able to enter combats, have the win script and the lose scripts running at the end of combat, and then we'll be able to actually put it all together into a game. We're so close. We're so close. I'm so excited. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. There's still always more to do, but I want to finish the main game. So build the dungeon, have the main game where the characters move around. There's different encounters. You fight some monsters. Some high priority things is getting a mini map. I think I can do that in about an hour. There's some other adding music, a main menu with options to set audio. So we're gonna add music. So we have a composer. We're gonna add in some sound effects. So those are some high priority things to complete here. All right, so let's start context.run script hard combat.lua. All right, so we're gonna launch the combat here. Okay. You're super hungry. Have a beautiful day, Props. Thanks for hanging out. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. You're welcome back any day. We'll be back tomorrow. Thumbert, it's great to see you, my friend. How you doing, friend? All right, let's see if we can beat all these meatballs. Meatball dead. Attack dead. Attack dead. Attack. Boom. Like so. The jam has started. We have about 48 hours left, Thumbert. The jam started. We've been working on it for about a week now. This combat system we've been working on for about a week. And it's coming together really well. Really well. I'm really happy with it. Let's see if we can finish off these enemies. Boom. Boom. And that turn. Let's move and attack. Boom. We'll end that turn. Let's move and attack. End our turn. We'll move and attack. Attack. Boom. All right. We won. Hit continue. You won, so it did execute the script. Awesome. Let's go lose in combat now. So let's have these guys defeat us and make sure that script will run as well. Thumbert, congratulations on your number 24. All right, so I want to make sure that the give up if we die scripts will also work. All right, so I'm mashing through here. All right, so we're gonna get clobbered by these eyeballs. Hopefully they're a little bit too random. Ooh, got us. All right. One thing we need to do is if in combat everyone dies, there's like the give up. I think it's gonna restore us. And we die. There we go. All right, so we can try again and restart the combat. Give up sends us back out here. What's interesting is we're dead, right? Our characters are dead. We need to do something where when combat ends, if your character is dead, set your hit points to 1 is what I think I'm gonna do. I don't know exactly what the penalty, but that's sort of what we need. I'm curious what will happen if we enter combat like this. I think it'll actually let everyone go once. Even though it shows they're dead, it's not until they actually, yeah, so there's like this weird thing where this character can act in combat anyway. They're just super, like, yeah, so they can still actually do some stuff, which is really interesting end turn. Yeah, it's super interesting here. They will just die. They get one action and then they won't be able to do anything on the next turn. Yeah, so they'll all just party slain. Give up. You gave up. Okay, so we got this working. This feature is in. Let's get this committed. Let's get this shipped. Let's get another web build. Did I save this scene? I did. Let's do a .NET format. Okay. This project's getting big, man. Git commit -m feature add on win / on give up scripts to combat. So the whole combat loop is complete. We're gonna create a tutorial next. We're gonna raid out. We're probably a full box unless someone has is there someone new. I like raiding people new. Full box is pretty new. We'll go raid full box if they're still on. All right, we're gonna push that. We're getting this merged in. We're gonna start our web build here. So once we have this web build, we can actually just keep swapping out our dungeon file. We don't have to rebuild the Unity project. And so we can actually test out the whole game. We can start putting the game together. And there's things like, there's so much to do. But we can start having dialogues. The dialogue screen needs to get reworked. Okay. I'm rambling. Let's come up to our repository. Let's do this. This is gonna close a couple things, 153 and 154. Implements and closes, 153 and 154. We'll wait for this to pass. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go see if full box is still going. Beegs is always another good option. See what we have. We can do it. We're gonna make it full box. Yeah, we're gonna raid full box. Ooh, we haven't. You know what? Maybe we'll raid Clayman. We haven't raided Clayman in a really long time, and he always raids into us. Full box is awesome. Clayman is awesome. Let me ask, how long are you streaming? Oh, I never know who to raid. It's only been going for 2 hours. Let's ask, how is full box doing? I wish I could raid 2 people. You guys should go check out Clay. Let's give a shout out. Shout out to Clayman Dev. Let's give a shout out to Clayman. Then we're gonna go raid a full box. Be sure to give Clayman Dev some love. Incredible streamer. Incredible human being. Where's the little heart? Shout out to Clayman Dev. There it is. I'm doing absolutely wonderful, Skydiver. We're making some awesome progress. We're building our project. We have our combat system working, but folks, be sure to give Clayman Dev some love. So you caught us right at the end. We're about to raid out. We just finished the progress here. Let's get this merged in. All right, we have a web build going. It's gonna take like 7 minutes to build, so we got quite a bit of time left on that. We're gonna raid into full box here. Get status, get checkout main, get full. You know, see my computer is really dragging because I'm doing this build here. All right, get branch. Just delete 153. We got that one in there. Let's make sure to close those 2 issues. We should be -2. It didn't close on give up. We did this, so we can close that. Get the heck out of here, some folks. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. And then we are going to finish this up. We're so close. We're closer than ever. We have a working game. If you guys want to go play the current version of the combat system, you can find that online, and I'll be pushing the newest version soon. So close, Lance. I know. So close. You can find a link to it on the Discord. Thank you for the bonus hat, Lance. We're about to get out of here. Thank you for the bonus hat. Let's get a fun one in. Oh yeah, thank you for the bonus hat. There we go. Thank you for the bonus hat. JD, that's what we should do. We should make a JD hat command. Yeah, we love it. All right. So if you want to play the current combat system as it is, you can find it at this link here. Okay. Super cool stuff. Give me any feedback you have on it. If you have some feedback, feel free to post it on the Discord. Join us on Discord, folks. I will be back tomorrow. Same cap time, same cap place. We're going to raid out to full box. Let's go get that URL real quick. Where is it? I hear... There it is. We're going to raid out to full box. Do we already have a raid target? Yeah, we're going to raid full box today. Who's upside down, apparently. All right, folks. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. I will be back tomorrow. We're gonna be cooking. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday, and we're gonna have a good time. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.